Hi, it's me, Marek Molaczyk, once again, and I want to share a couple more things with you about Sony. Sony smartphones, specifically, talking about smartphones in here. I had a video recently about Sony Xperia XZ1 Compact, and I mentioned what an amazing phone this is, and I've had quite a few Sonys in the past. But what I want to focus on this video here is how come Sony are not a market leader in the smartphone industry? Okay? How come they have a tiny market share with smartphones? Now, Sony are a huge company. They have lots of resources. They're making some fantastic Sony Alpha cameras. They make some of the best mirrorless cameras, and have a lion market share with the Sony Alpha cameras. Up to recently, they had no competition with the mirrorless full-frame cameras. And cameras like Sony Alpha 7S are hugely popular among videographers. It's one of the best video cameras for shooting videos with logs, when we talk about cameras which don't cost hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands of pounds or dollars. So this is like one of the best cameras and is super popular. Sony also make a big part of the sensors as well. They have some fantastic technology with the sensors. Many manufacturers, even with the smartphones, they use Sony sensors. Because they make the best sensors. And in general, when you look at Sony smartphones, they have some fantastic smartphones. They have the new lineup now with the Sony Xperia 1, 5 and 10 and Mark II right now, as I'm recording it, and have some fantastic smartphones. Sony were one of the first companies which made the best smartphones waterproof, fully waterproof. This took Apple years to introduce in the iPhones, years after Sony and even after Samsung and other companies. Okay? They have some amazing battery life, Sony smartphones. Okay? They have been supporting quick charging for many years, so you can charge them really quickly. They all have USB-C, and they've had for quite a few years. This is a 3-year-old smartphone, and it has a USB-C, right? They always use the latest Android operating system, and they use some of the best Snapdragon processors as well, so they're super fast, they're nippy, as they say, and you get fantastic quality. You get the fingerprint scanners on the phones. So they pretty much got everything. They produce fantastic quality smartphones. They very good smartphones. And there are parts of the world where they're very popular. I remember going on holiday to Spain, and I saw many people using Sony smartphones. I could hardly see any iPhones anywhere around, or even Samsung phones, especially the more expensive ones. It was a lot of Sonys and a lot of other phones like LGs and Motorola's and Nokia's now, as well as Nokia is back with the smartphones. So the question is, how come Sony, with this amazing technology, with amazing smartphones, fantastic smartphones, are not a market leader when it comes to smartphones worldwide? Sony was, I think, the first company that introduced a 4K screen on a smartphone. This was the Xperia Z3 or Z5 Premium. Okay? So there's a lot of innovation with Sony. So how come they're not the market leader? Well, I guess it all comes down to marketing. They don't market their smartphones in the way that Apple does, in the way that Samsung does. They don't make these amazing product launches as Apple does and Samsung does as well. Quite often, people don't know about these amazing smartphones from Sony. People hear about Apple, people hear about Samsung, And that's pretty much it. Apple and Samsung seem to have the best marketing strategy for the smartphones. And they win at the game. Apple and Samsung has a massive market share worldwide. They're selling tens of millions of smartphones, if not even more. I don't know the exact numbers. What Sony needs, look at the market share for smartphones, and it all pretty much comes down to Apple and Samsung. And then LG, Motorola, Xiaomi and Huawei, they make some great phones, but many people haven't heard about them as well. Right? So let me know what you think. So thank you for watching. I'm Marek Mularczyk, and leave the comments. Thank you.